Welcome back to a new video about fierce competition in the China EV space and some dirty games, and this will be eye-opening as a video, possibly mostly for also the new subscribers on this channel. So what's the topic here? Well, it has to do with the war that's happening regarding social media, but also the stock price, and I've been covering this on the channel before. If you sometimes also read a little bit between the lines of what I'm saying, I've suspected for a long time that there are dirty games going on being played not only by the competitors but maybe also by some activist short sellers. But let's keep it to the social media games here for now, because this is now kind of more or less official here. NIO is fighting back, at least in China. That's where they're doing it, not so far in the West, but there was a vlogger ruled to apologize and paying damages because he basically said some untruthful things and had a lot of reach, and so therefore affecting NIO in a bad way. Now, yesterday we had a Weibo post by Sean, who's actually running NIO PR in the past. He's not with NIO any longer. And by the way, I met him in Shanghai the other day. And my Patreon members, they know what he had to say about some special insights. But, well, I leave it for that. If you want to see that video, you can just join my Patreon. But anyways, what he came out saying yesterday is that the company behind this campaign against NIO should actually pay this blogger, because this blogger now has to pay damages, and he's basically saying, maybe in a funny, sarcastic way, that this company who initiated this campaign against NIO should compensate even the vlogger, because otherwise there wouldn't be any vlogger willing to do such kind of stuff again in the future. So he's kind of confirming as a PR person that he's also seeing stuff like this happening in the industry. And actually, unfortunately, just of yesterday, we had another news. Maybe you have seen it or not seen it. I don't think, by the way, that this impacted stock price a lot, but there was a big crash of an NIO ES8. I won't cover it here on the channel, to be honest, because the person in the car died, and it's an ugly video. But what happened again is that this really was spreading throughout social media, and you see here in the comment section, for example, that these are different accounts, but they all say the same sentence. And this one finally has a Luck in Coffee icon here, but they are commenting the same content around a video that has been posted on different channel, and that is an indication itself that there is a campaign behind it, or people using multiple accounts to reinforce a message going out there. And unfortunately, such accidents are usually taken as a way to shed a bad light on a brand, for example, around the topic of safety. Actually, I just noticed in a recent days that NIO was becoming very good at, I think that was also a positive campaign coming from the NIO marketing side here around how safe NIO vehicles are. So in the past, it didn't speak a lot about those quality advantages that NIO has, but a couple of accidents have shown how people got out of it alive and very well because of the NIO quality. Not in this one. I think there was no chance in any car to survive this accident, by the way. So, but anyways, you can see that things like this are going on. Who's behind it? We don't know. For example, here's even a Bauma Wang, so a BMW guy saying, oh, if he would have driven a German car, this guy would have survived. I promise you there was no chance that this person would have survived the accident. But the question is, who's behind such type of attacks? Some say that there are the Chinese players, which are very fierce and very competitive, and some of them might be better at it, some of them might be worse at it. Maybe it's Legacy Auto, maybe it's some of the leaders in the EV sphere, like maybe Tesla, maybe BYD, maybe it's Li Auto, who knows? But those type of things are going on, and I think they also affect the stock price, to be honest. And I'm seeing it also sometimes in my comments here in the comments section, that there are different narratives that try to be spread by a couple of interesting accounts. Let's put it like that. So I hope for you this is kind of eye-opening and kind of some educational moment how to deal with social media and some awareness that things like these are definitely happening. This is not some conspiracy theory, or this is not made up. If this PR guy of NIO is coming out and making jokes about it, and if NIO is hitting back in China, all I can hope for is that NIO is becoming more proactive in dealing with such matters like they're doing here in China, because there are definitely such things going on, and I think NIO is a big target of that. So what do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.